Saludos plagas, soy Volkova y bienvenidos una vez más a este rastreador canal. Hoy The Witcher 3, capítulo 4, una audiencia con el emperador.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Hostia. Hostia. Uy, uy.
Leave me be!
Se armó el mierdero. Hostia, se armó.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
No, tiene el tabique en la
They
mierda.
say witches steal young'uns. That's true. What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
Uy.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Finito. Finito.
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
El borracho.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Vaya.
After all, we didn't start it.
Ojo. Pues misión cumplida. Me pasa el juego.
Excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Ojo.
Emperor Emir var Emrys.
Ah, vaya.
Or to
Emperador.
those on more intimate terms with him. The white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Ojo. Logro desbloqueado, líder grosero. Ojo. Chao, Vesemir. Pipiti.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the
Conoce
beginning.
bien.
But then,
Lo conoce bien, sí,
But
sí.
then,
Ojo. Ojo. Hasta luego, caballero. La casilla salvaje. Hasta luego. La casilla salvaje está siguiendo a Jennifer. A Jennifer.
it's tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Ah, pues muy bien. Hostia, ¿cómo se parece ese señor?
It
Dios mío.
must suffice.
Hostia, ¿cómo se parece, loco? Que es idéntico.
think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by
Pues
his full
igualito,
title or not at
loco.
all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Ojo. Me van a afeitar el pelambre.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Igualito.
How goes it?
Es igualito a un tío mío.
Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned.
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Vorius, commander of the Alba division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men. All of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
Como mierda.
Your men died in battle,
No me amenaces.
as soldiers
No le
tend
digo
to.
nada si me
I see
amenaza.
their fate does not trouble you overly.
True, but I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't overly trouble them.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done.
Shall I shave him once more against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
Mi barbita, loco. Me gustaba la barba.
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Esta mi ropa, perro.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress.
Ah, vale.
They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Así que ahora te habla con el chambelán. Chambelán. A ver, ¿cuál me gusta más? Ah, cuello no me gusta. Está entre esa y esta. Porque son la misma, ¿no? No, no son la misma. Que no sé qué ponerme. Me pongo esa. Hola. Venga. Y ese también. Y ese también. Ya elegí.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
Ah, que... Vale, los pantalones son los mismos, entonces esto lo podré vender después. 46, vale. Pimba. Pimba. Esta. No. Esta. Esta. Esto tiene el borde doradito, pero me... Esta. A ver.
And they say clothes do not make the man.
Joder, ¿cómo jode este
Does
tipo?
the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
Es igualito a un tío.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
El caballero va a presentarse ante el gobernante del norte y del sur. Supongo, tengo que asegurarme de que sabe cómo hacer una reverencia. Asegúrese.
Confirm away.
Please watch.
Fijaos bien.
Leg extended. Hand flat,
Adelanta la pierna,
head
apoya la mano en
down,
el pecho y baja la
chin to
barbilla.
chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Adelante una pierna. No. Pierna derecha hacia adelante, mano izquierda en el pecho. Pierna izquierda hacia adelante, mano derecha en el pecho. Esta es.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect
Como
less
los
of more
huevos viejos.
things. Come with me.
Joder, qué fastidio. Vamos a ver. Hombre, que se parece a mi tío. ¿Qué pasa aquí ahora aquí? Ojo, ojo.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked,
Aquí,
and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests.
Sí, sí,
I
sí,
fear the
adelantate
Emperor
un
might
momento.
not share his disposition.
Ojo.
Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Eso que ver. Va, como hace falta la primera persona en este juego, voy a buscar un mod de primera persona. Voy a instalar. Va a demorar muchísimo el mod en primera persona.
Im grimi et art ketzer. Dijven aden in karn eb marvut.
A ver.
Emir var emreis.
Ah, este es el emperador. Toma los huevos el magistrado. Valencia en qué putas. ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa?
Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen, wat gern favor? So many months at Foltest Court, yet you still haven't mastered the basics of
¿Cómo los huevos,
etiquette.
caballero? ¿Cómo me las vienen
Know
bien
what they
enteritas?
say. Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence.
¿Cómo?
My daughter Cyrilla,
Oh.
she's returned. And she's in danger.
Ah, ese papá
The
es
wild
Siri.
hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results.
Only
Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
Mala suerte,
Please keep
compañero.
close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
Voy a molestar a todo el mundo, vamos a ver. Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Estás bien?
Gaelic nincompoop. Gaelic nincompoop.
Oh, that's just perfect. Is the gentleman
señora,
not in a hurry to see
ahorita
the
que-
sorceress?
Coming to disturb a lady.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Uy, no, aléjese de mí usted.
Nice, Ted up to
Will someone explain to me why we will cross the Montar as well?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
One false move and you will regret it.
We zien es war Novigrad.
Ja, nee.
Paul, ojo.
Raadsliden enigt, es tun, es is saur an neen fire.
Es is siet efsat. Ep finser nein. Tete tag heen den kalant nes of verlois sau. Ep Toussaint.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Still worth trying.
Because?
Because there are few causes worth serving, even fewer men. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Some werebubs. See ya.
Qué toca huevos. Solamente vine a decirle que el emperador no confía del todo en él. Vámonos, chambelán. Listo, me pega con la mano. Y camino igualito que mi tío, los brazos atrás. Que se identifica. Se cae.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Vale.
Well sharpened yet. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild,
Ojo.
but the church of the eternal
Lo
fire
llevo.
and the criminal
todo.
underworld.
Hasta luego.
Sometimes it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait for
Vámonos.
falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only the whole clean draft. In triplicate.
Be so kind and do not disturb.
Ojo. Pipas. Traen por lo menos ay, mierda. Una corona por cada
Geralt, that
objeto.
tunic,
Está bien.
you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on.
Joder.
But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild hunts after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me.
Por mi culpa, joder.
You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but...
Pues efectivamente estaban siguiendo a Jen.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild
Ahí están
Hunt?
buscando a Ciri
What could
también.
it want from Ciri?
Joder.
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address.
Vaya, qué bueno.
I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
Ojo.
I shall be waiting.
Saqueo. Uy, ahora en cuanto ya coño. Radio. Saqueo. Plata. Y un diagrama. Y una alquimia. Libro. Cuchillo. ¿Puedo hacer qué? ¿Me puedo llevar el dibujo de Ciri?
Scars healed nicely.
Yeah. Joder. Muchos libritos para leer. Y nada más. Tranquila, chambelán, que te devuelva tu equipo, amigo chambelán. Tengo que hablar con ese tipo.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Dale.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally.
Aprovechó la guerra que estaba librando y en vez de meterse de vasallo con esta gente o de rendirse y ofrecer la paz, atacó a su grupo.
And joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
A ver. Y así en la primavera, en lugar de dos enemigos débiles, teníamos un solo enemigo poderoso. Vaya, que fail.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor
Pero llegó el invierno, ¿no? No pueden recibir refuerzos.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Estarlo todo, ¿eh? Vale, yo tengo que ir a Velen y a Novigrad. Bueno, igual. Y Skellig, porque Skellig está... Jin. Bueno, se fue Jin. Se hizo un TP.
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Es en Velen, a ver, Novigrad.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly. and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. Then as ambassador, I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Skellige.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet.
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Eso cambia con un cambio de rey.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Si subestiman a las islas de Skellige porque el rey está viejo, no recuerda los nombres, pues como se muera el rey y lo reemplaza alguien que sí se acuerde los nombres, arma un ejército y se aprovecha de toda la guerra que hay dentro del continente. Caballero, hombre. A ver, ¿qué más por aquí? Que saqueo todo. Todo me lo llevo, todo, todito. Venga, más. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Por qué? Eso me están pidiendo que... para apagarlas. Si voy con AR las apago. No, me pide por acá. AR. Esa. Vale, no puedo. Hoy. Chambelán. Vámonos, chambelán.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Sí, sí.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Chambelán sabe para qué estuve yo acá. Chambelán tiene mucha información. ¿Qué hay por acá? No hay nada. Mira, caballero. Hay una misión aquí. No abre ni llama. ¿Qué pasa? El win. Sí, vamos a jugar. La cantidad se añadirá al bote. Si ganas, te llevarás el doble de lo apostado. ¿Cómo va?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Señuelo. A ver. Este tiene una ventaja y es que me da niebla impenetrable. Así que podría cambiar una niebla impenetrable de estas. Sacarla de acá. O sea, ¿cómo la saco? Pero ya tengo todas las cartas de unidad. Tengo todas las cartas de unidad. Baila, qué imbécil. Elijo una carta para cambiarla, vale. Vamos a cambiar esta. Y vamos a cambiar... Uy. Vale. Mi baraja va a ser de asedio. Por lo menos la primera ronda va a ser asedio. Vale, es el rival. Me espía. ¿Qué hace este perro? No, ¿qué hace? Vale, sacó 2 cartas de su baraja. Vale, vale. Voy a jugar asedio, pero... Buah, bueno, vamos a jugar infantería en esta ronda. ¿Qué tiene? Para duplicar la fuerza. Esta es una hueva, solo tiene 1. A ver, vamos a tantear al tipo con esta carta. Ojo, 10. 10 de una. A ver, que me baja el culo roto este tipo. Vale, a ver. 9, 10. Vale, vale. 12. Vale. Está mal. 15. Hijo de puta. Sabía. Es que lo sabía. Vale, voy a perder esta. Voy a perder esta a propósito. Uf. Yo sabía que me iba a tirar en algún momento la de hielo. La joda es que estoy... Que hijo de puta. Ah, vale, pero este es... arquero. Vale, 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 vale. Vamos a activarle la carta. Venga, niebla. Hasta luego, 0 puntos. 1. Señuelo. Qué perro. Qué buena. Voy a jugarle... ¿Qué tengo yo aquí? ¿Estas son de las descartadas? Espía. Voy a jugar a esta y saco el espía. Dame el espía. Se lo pongo en la carta. Eso. Dame 2 cartas. Ahí. Bien. Joder, porque tiene todas que... Todas tienen 10. La de este miserable. 14 a 5. Joder. Qué reventada tan horrible. Venga, invierno. Vamos. Necesito que juegue muchas cartas. Pasó, ojo. Pasó. Aquí puedo sacarle ventajita. Tal vez. Estas no las puedo borrar ya, ¿no? Vale, entonces puedo jugar asedio. Sacarle ventaja con puntos de asedio. Solo tendría que jugar una carta. Venga, vamos a esta carta. 11. Y ahora esta carta para ganarle esta ronda. 14, listo. Y paso. Vale. No, bueno, claro. Ronda definitiva. El tipo tiene un arquero que tiene 10. Tiene un arquero que tiene 10. Y yo ya no tengo nada que le pueda bajar ese 10 a menos que juegue. Vale, aquí se van a jugar todas. Él no tiene 6 cartas. Yo también tengo 6 cartas. Una. Y bonus. Vale, vale. Recibió cartas y me subió puntos. Vale, le puede ser contraproducente eso que hizo. Bastante. 10 veces el arquero cheto que tiene. Artillería. Digo, infantería. Joder. Vale, vale, vale. Venga. Asedio. Turno rival. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Pero qué es eso? Como que por 2. 20. Joder. Venga. 31. No, no la hago. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es esa cosa? ¿Qué hizo? 34. tengo más cartas, caballero. Mira que perro miserable. Me puedo ir hasta ganarle. Estamos uno.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Duplicar el nombre. A ver, quiero quitar de acá a esta, por ejemplo, que es malísima. Eliminar una carta. La elimino. Venga, hasta luego. Adentro. Este que tiene 2. Espía. Esto es básico. Pero está bueno. Aquí que hay arqueros. Pero los arqueros no están tan mal. Señuelo, me gustaría tener señuelo, la verdad. Señuelo me gustaría bastante. Muy útil. Esta es la que voy a quitar, que no me sirve. Luego, señuelo para adentro. 8, ojo. Catapulta. Balista. Que solamente porque por los puntos de poder me sirve bastante. Ya luego balista. Venga, catapulta. Arquero, este cazadragones. Vale, colocarla con 8 del mismo nombre, solo tengo una, así que no me sirve. Porque no tengo más de cazadragones. Pero si tiene mucho, bueno, 5, bueno, para este por ejemplo. A ver, usted, dale, al menos tiene más puntos de fuerza. Entonces, de infantería, los mejores están acá. De arquería, los mejores están en baraja. De asedio, bueno, es que esa tiene bonificación. ¿Qué me sirve? Cartas de héroes no tengo. Cartas del clima, deseché una porque tengo la habilidad especial esta. Vale. Ya estaría, iniciar. ¿Cuál desecho? Puedo desechar 2. Esta. Bueno. Menos. Vale. Desecho esta. Ahí está. Bien, bien. Ahí. ¿Este qué tiene? Una habilidad especial. Espérate. Colocar junto a una carta del mismo nombre para duplicar la fuerza. Vale, yo creo que me va a jugar infantería entonces. Pongámosle infantería, solamente tengo uno, así que podría meter infantería. Vamos a jugar esta infantería. Es que se me han batallado arquero también. Tengo 2 arqueros, 3 arqueros y 3 de asedio, 1 de infantería. Lo que podría hacer es jugar asedio para que él siga jugando infantería y meterle el congelamiento. A ver si funciona. Uy, pero no. Tendría que jugar ahora arquería. Porque si juego asedio, la bonificación de esta no me va a servir de nada. Si la juego ahora, porque no tengo cartas desechadas. Y si juguemos arquería, venga. Venga, caballero. arquería. Hombre, arquero. Vale. Por 2, vale, 25. Tiene que pasar. ¿Sabes qué? Venga. Juega serio. 16. 16. Arquero. 19. Uy, sabía que iba a jugar arquero también. Qué perro. Qué perroni. Joder. Vale, vale, sí, ya está. Buah, tiene huevo. 20. Buah. Yo quiero esa carta. No. Vale, pero le quedan 3 cartas solamente. Vale. Voy a pasar. Tipo pasa, gana la ronda, listo. Le quedan 3 cartas. Vale. Vale, puedo ganarla. Uy, qué hijo de puta. Venga. Chuparlo. Pasó, listo. Ahora juego esta. Vale. Esta la gano. Vale, gané esta ronda. Y muy probablemente gane la siguiente también. Uy, bien. Vamos a jugar infantería. Solo tiene 2 cartas. Yo tengo... Vale, perfecto. Te queda una carta. Voy a jugar... Voy a jugar esta y voy a sacar a la balista. Venga, sí. Listo. Turno rival. Nieve. Ah, por fin, coño. Ahora sí. Ah, toma 15. Y pasar. ¿Qué? Tiene que pasar él, ¿no? No puedo hacer nada más. Vale, le gané la cartica. ¿Me gané carta? 2 monedas. Vale, vale, falta este. Este es un héroe. H. Foltest, héroe. Aquí, héroe. Ve. Foltest, ¿dónde está? Hola. Me ganó otra de esta, otra de Foltest de este cabezón. Jodas. Ah, que acá hay otra baraja. Vale, sí es cierto. Fardiano. Esta está mejor. Esta carta está mejor que la otra. Elige una carta clima de tu baraja y juégala de inmediato. Me permite elegir la carta de clima. De cambio acá, pero de la baraja. En cambio acá simplemente es niebla impenetrable. ¿Dónde está el Foltest? Que me gané. No está. Pues no está, no sé qué es, dónde está. Aquí. Del monte. Me gané esta, otra carta de estas igual. Todas. No fue nada. Aristócrata. Señora. Tantas. Me las llevo. Vale, ahora sí me voy a ir a buscar a Cirila. Y dejo por acá este pedacito de capítulo. Cirila. Ay, ya me dio mis cosas del cabezón este. Sí, señor. Y mi armadura. Aquí está. Tengo que reparar las espadas. 23, 33, 35. Esta es. Y vámonos. ¿A dónde es que era Belén? Tengo que irme a tierra de nadie. Puerto Blanco. Belén. El árbol del ahorcado en Belén. Vale, voy para allá.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Vale, voy a dejar por acá. Belén, norte de Temeria, 5 días después de viaje. Ojito el viaje. Qué bonito. Aquí es donde está, aquí es donde está el varón sanguinario, sí, sí. Si les gustó el video, déjense un likeazo que se vea, comenten algo ahí abajito y suscríbanse al canal. Nos vemos, plaga.